Okay, it's time to start the paper mache on our figures, our animals. We all have strips of newsprint and some watered down glue. That's what we're going to be using as our paste. Each strip, you have to take one at a time, dip it in the glue, and then kind of take your fingers like a scissor to get the excess drippiness off. You want the piece of newsprint to be wet, but you don't want it dripping. And then we're going to cover our entire project with strips and strips of paper and dipped in the glue mixture. You want every single spot of your figure covered. So I should see no black tape, no blue tape, no tinfoil, no styrofoam, nothing. Everything needs to be covered. The paper sometimes will rip because it's thin. It's supposed to be. That's fine. You can use little bits of paper. It's much easier to bend than the tape, so you can make sure you're using your fingers to rub down all the pieces, making it nice and flat as best you can. You really do want to get in there. That's what's going to make it a nice, solid, not as bumpy piece. You want to press the pieces down and into each other. You'll see as you start working, it really does stick well. Your fingers are going to get messy, so don't wash your hands until you're done. And please try and stay on your piece of wax paper so we don't have a giant sticky mess for Miss Mills to clean up. You don't have to do the underside of your projects, but I would wrap it around the bottom, as you saw that I just did there, so you don't have little pieces sticking out. And the better you do this, the better it'll be and easier it will be to paint. I'm definitely overlapping my pieces. You don't need just one layer. You definitely want a good layer of paper and glue. That will give it its strength. And you just keep going and going. So you can see there, even around the rim of the hat where it's circular, it was very easy to kind of bend the paper and mold it to that shape, because once the paper is wet, it really will do anything you want it to. And you'll get the hang of it once you get going. And if you need any help, I'll be right here.